SEO versus content marketing. Who's the winner? Hello everyone, this is Matthew from Contenting Life. Let's start the video. Hello again everyone. Today we're going to talk about SEO versus content marketing. A debate that might have happened to you in your marketing team or in a personal business or anything that you might think that is SEO more important or content marketing. Let's just talk detail about this debate, and we are going to know that we have to unify them to find an unstoppable growth. In my video, I'm going to talk about SEO as an engine for our marketing and content marketing as the fuel for this engine. Let's dive deep into it. We can't say that SEO and content are against each other. Maybe for years, or maybe still in some teams, some people believe that SEO is more important, and some people might think that content marketing is more important, and maybe there should be some arguments, some fights, or I don't know, some disagreements between these two teams, but we are going to say that the great debate is over. Maybe some people have think content marketing versus SEO, which one is more important, but if you think about this, it creates some silos in your team and creates some kind of competition. We can say that this question is wrong. You can't say which one is more important. The best question and the best way is that how we can make them work together. How SEO can help content marketing and how content marketing can help SEO. Let's see how it happens. So what we're going to talk about today, we are first going to define the two pillars, SEO and content marketing. Then we are going to talk about the anatomy of a strategy, which is going to have some core tactics. And then how we are going to measure success in each of these pillars, goals and KPIs, what are there and what are we going to track. And the symbiotic engine, how they fuel each other, how they help each other, how they integrate with each other and create a powerful engine for us. And we're going to provide a Unify playbook for you that can be a action plan and a look into the future. How can we work them together and create a strong marketing strategy? So the first pillar is SEO, is the science of visibility. It helps us to become visible to our potential customers. What is the goal of SEO? It's improve quantity and quality of traffic from search engines. You know that SEO is search engine optimization. We are going to optimize our codes, optimize our pages and linking to make them more visible to search engines and get higher ranks in search results, especially Google. And what's the function of SEO and an SEO team and SEO specialist? It tries to make your website visible, understandable, and trustworthy to Google. When we say Google, we mean people who are using Google. Google is not something from the future, or is not only an AI robot anymore. It focuses on how people understand your content, understand your offerings and solutions. So if you want to become trustworthy and visible and understandable to Google, you have to be visible, understandable, and trustworthy to people, to real users, and you have to provide them solutions. And it's somehow more technical. It's about structure, signals, and meeting search engine criteria. For example, many parts of SEO focuses on technical SEO. It looks at coding, I don't know, optimizing web pages, optimizing the speed for better mobile-friendly experience, and etc. I can say it's half of SEO efforts, and the other focuses on content and structure and linking. We can somehow resemble SEO as the architect who builds a solid, easy-to-find house. You first build a solid house. We can somehow resemble it to the coding, to the user experience of the user, and easy to find. It means that your website, your pages, your content comes to the first page of SERP, search engine rankings, and it comes to the higher ranks, so people find it easier. And the second pillar is the content marketing, where I live, where I love. It is the art of connection. What is the goal of content marketing? It's attracting, engaging, and retaining a target audience. It's not only about attracting. You can attract the users using SEO, but engaging them is the art that content marketing comes to action. It tries to help people find their solutions, kind of help them engage more with the content, with the pages, go to the other pages, buy something, and etc. And it tries to retain the target audience. It tries to make them loyal with different tactics, like offering free solutions, offering some free products, or answering them the questions, answering their comments, any useful content and community techniques you can use to retain a target audience. And how does it function? It builds relationships. This is the key word for content marketing. You have to focus on the relationships. There's a theory in PR that we have studied in our master's program. It focuses on symmetrical communication between the audience and the company. But it focuses on PR, but it can be useful in content marketing as well. When you focus on relationships, not only talking to people, not only becoming the one who only speaks and never listens. No, with content marketing, you have to have a relationship. What does relationship mean? It means talking, listening, and sending and receiving messages. So how do you do it? You provide valuable, relevant material to the users. You find your target audience and you provide them valuable, useful, practical solutions and relevant material. It's somehow not that much technical compared to, you remember in SEO we said it's more technical, but in content marketing we say it's more relational. You are going to create relationships. It's about answering questions, building trust. I can say it's the most important function of content marketing, and establishing expertise. I talked in other videos about showing your expertise, showing that you are trustful and people and audience can trust you. How can we resemble it? It can be the life, furniture, and conversations that make the house a home. You remember in SEO we created the house, we built the house, and we are going to now convert it to a home, somewhere that is livable and somewhere you love. And how do we do it? With content marketing. Well, how can we distinct them from each other? What is the core distinction with SEO and content? We can say that SEO is the engine and content is the fuel of this engine. What are the core distinctions for SEO? SEO is mostly focused on technical optimization. It focuses on search engines, but in today's world, in today's intelligence services that search engines use, they are more likely they more likely act like humans. And we optimize the pathways for discovery. We use link building, we use guest posting, backlinks, technical SEO. We are optimizing the pathways. We are creating the lines that helps people find our business, find our the example, the house. They have to find our house or store more easily. What does the content do? It creates relational engagement. It tries to engage people. It focuses on human audience. In content marketing, we have a concept of, for example, developing or assuming personas, and it tries to understand the human. We can say content marketing is mostly social science and tries to understand people, answer their questions more practically and more to the point. And this is the reason we call content marketing focusing on human audience. And it creates a destination worth discovering. For example, after being discovered by SEO techniques, you have to be useful to the user. They come to your page, and with content marketing, you show them that your store, your page, your website, and your house was worth discovering and is useful. So let's talk about the frameworks that each of these concepts have. It has three core pillars: SEO. One of them is on-page SEO. What does it work on? Keywords, meta tags, content quality, internal linking, etc. It focuses on-page. It is something that you do on your own website. But it's not enough. You have to work on off-page SEO. Most of it is backlinks. Many of the SEO experts buy backlinks, but the best practice, I think, is to find some guest writers to write about your brand on their blogs and give link to you, or I don't know, you offer very useful information, or you become the real source of some topic, and people use your content and send links to your page. It is the best scenario, but it's too hard to do it, and this is the reason when people buy backlinks. It's not bad. I think it's not bad because many of my SEO friends do that and they get results. What is another thing that you can do? Social signals, they can be free. You can send signals from your social pages to your website or blog, or you can do local SEO by adding your business to Google Maps or other maps and help people find and help local audience find you easier. What is the other pillar of SEO? Is the technical SEO. We talked about it. You should prioritize your site speed, mobile friendliness, crawlability, schema, etc. And this is very important. Many of the SEO experts are only focused on this part, and they are the best in their career. They can help businesses get higher ranks more easily. And what is the content marketing arsenal? Content marketing has a little more and a little broad arsenal, and it covers many things. We can talk about some of them: blog posts and articles, PR newsletters, and etc. Text content. Video marketing, very important nowadays. Long videos, short videos, being visible in different social media platforms: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, anywhere that your audience is, and you have to focus on video marketing if you're a content marketer. Social media, what we post, how we post it, how we format it, how we edit it, it's another role. Email newsletters, you try to regain your customers, you try to return the I talked about it in other videos. For example, you receive their emails in exchange for offering a free PDF, and then you send them newsletters, for example, teach them how to use your services, and you try to return them. Infographics or any other visual graphics are useful in content marketing, and podcasts and webinars are also useful in content marketing. I'm sure there are many more things that can be used in content marketing. If you have any other ideas, please post in the comments and help others learn more about the content marketing arsenal. So let's start just differentiate SEO and content. These two parts of the marketing team can have different KPIs, should have different KPIs, and they should not somehow be mixed together. For example, measuring the keyword rankings is the job of SEO team, not content marketing team. Organic traffic should be measured by SEO, domain authority, crawl errors, many more things. Competition, how the competitors are ranking, how we can take their place, how we can measure the quality of our backlinks. These are many things that SEO teams do, and they measure the KPIs. They have to know what to measure and focus on that. And the more result-driven and data-driven an SEO team is, it can help the team better. What do we measure in content teams? We measure the social shares and comments. Better to say social engagement. How the people are engaging with our content, and is it useful for them? Are they sharing it? Are they posting comments? Are they saving our content? Anything. For example, you can measure your engagement by adding all of this and dividing them to your followers, for example, in Instagram. But you have to measure it and become data-driven. You can say that I posted this video, it was funny, it was useful, so it will return. No, you have to measure the data. Time on page on blog posts and pages is very useful. Subscriber growth, leads from content, sales that originate from the content marketing. Many things you can measure, but these are the things that content team should focus on. And let's talk about this engine, how they work together. We can somehow create an example here for SEO team and content team working together. First, the SEO team finds the data, finds the keywords, finds the questions that people are looking at, and they provide this data to the content team. They create the content that engage by for answering the questions that SEO team sent to them. Then they try to engage people. They try to make them happy with the content and earn links. For example, they will share your content in social media. They will share content in their own blog and send links to you, and they engage with your content. After that, we measure the quality of the content and we find the things that should be better. So SEO team comes to action again, and they try to improve SEO. They try to edit the content, edit the linking, and they try to focus on the better ranking on search engines. Another thing that after that, they still can go back and find data from new users, I don't know, that's new search trends, and gather data again. It's a loop that should always happen. For example, in monthly content calendar developing, these 4 steps should be worked together. So there's a point that these two teams come to convergence, and this is the algorithm that Google and I think many of the search engines use, and they focus on that, is the EEAT. It should be covered by both teams, by both SEO and content marketing. 2 of the parts, the first 2 E's are covered by the content team. They try to show the experience and expertise of the brand. You have to find, for example, writers and authors that have the experience and expertise in your brand, and you have to create some writer bios, writer pages, and show that your brand has the experience and expertise in the topic. What does the SEO do? It shows the authoritativeness and trust. By the more backlinks you have, it shows more trust you have. The more I don't know, guest posting, the more domain authority you have, it sends the authoritativeness signal. So these 2 parts work together and create the EEAT. That is the best factor for Google and other search engines. So let's talk about a playbook. How can we unify these 2 pillars and create a very useful, practical user experience and find loyal customers? The first step is foundational alignment. You have to unify business objectives. They have to be somehow objectives that cover both SEO and content marketing, and create shared buyer personas. I talked about buyer personas. The content team should focus on that, but they can get help from the SEO team using their data, their market research, and etc., and create buyer personas. The second step is integrated research and planning. They both have to work together on keyword research and then use a single shared editorial calendar. The content calendar for posting content on social media, on blog, or etc. should be developed by both SEO and content team, and they share it together. They share the data, the performance of the content, and any other data that can be used by both teams should be covered, integrated. And for keyword research, although the SEO team focuses initially for finding the keywords of competitors and user intent and etc., but they have to work with the content team to somehow improve it and modify it based on the brand mission, the brand vision, and etc. What's this third step is the content SEO feedback loop. We kind of talked about it. When we are creating content, we have to keep SEO in mind. This is a place that creates some argument between SEO and content teams. Sometimes the content team thinks that they only have to write or provide engaging, funny, useful content, and they forget to put SEO in mind. For example, they don't write SEO-friendly titles, descriptions, or headings. They don't write SEO-friendly alts for their images. They don't do the backlinks. No, it's wrong. It means that you're a separated silo from SEO. You have to work together, and when you are creating content, you have to keep SEO in mind. And they have to analyze performance together, different KPIs, we talked about them, and they have to have meetings together. Let's open a parenthesis here. I believe that content team and SEO teams should have at least their team leads should have at least weekly meetings together, analyzing the content, analyzing the SEO situation, and try to improve the efforts they are focusing on. The fourth step is organizational structure. This is very important. You have to have a culture of collaboration. These two teams, SEO and content, should know that they are working together. They are not against each other. You have to create this culture. It is the job of CMO or marketing manager, I believe, or maybe SEO. It's very more about the culture of business. They have to have a collaboration, not competing. And you can create them as one team that focuses on organic growth. Maybe some members of the content team and some members of the SEO team work together and focus on organic growth. It depends on the structure and the hierarchy of your business, but collaboration is the most important part that you should focus on. So, talking about all of these concepts and KPIs and everything, we talked about the SEO and content marketing working together. We should know that the future is integrated. Both of these efforts should be focused together, and they should focus on two important things to create a happy user. First, we want to provide practical solutions, and it should be combined with a great experience. And who is the winner in this competition? The winner is the brand that provides the best answer and the best experience. We talked about it a lot in previous slides. So let's recap the topics we covered. There's no versus here, there's and. SEO and content marketing, they work together. Don't forget, SEO is the engine, content is the fuel. None of them can work without each other. They have to be combined, they have to be integrated together. And the goals that they have should be integrated. Their planning and their teams should be integrated together to create the maximum impact and to create a loyal customer base. Thank you again, everyone, for watching the video. I hope the concepts and the facts that I provided in the video helps you in managing your content and SEO team or in creating them. Don't forget to please subscribe to the channel and like the video, and please send this video to any of your friends who want to come to the contenting life. Thank you again. See you soon.